With polished chrome, shining headlights, and sporting red from tail to tip, these old workhorses are being given a new life.
I personally believe you don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. And especially in the history of the fire department, it seems to repeat itself.
This 1925 LaFrance is the first truck the city bought that had a pumper and could carry hose and ladders.
This was the Cadillac of fire trucks in its time.
The Victoria Fire Department is the oldest department north of San Francisco and west of the Great Lakes. It's so old, it was founded before Victoria was even a city, back when it was just Fort Victoria, which was founded by the Hudson's Bay Company.
The Victoria Fire Department's Historical Society has been restoring the department's antique fire trucks and carts since 1989. They now have 10 pieces, the youngest of which is from 1964.
We found another old truck, a 1931 LaFrance, in a hay barn at Cobble Hill, so we brought that home.
Now the group has roughly 45 members. About a third of them have never been firefighters, but they still come out to lend a hand. The group pools their skills to restore the trucks to their rightful condition.
A problem right now with storage. It looks like we have one more truck coming back that will finish our collection of trucks that are still in existence that belong to the Victoria Fire Department.
Dave fought fires in Victoria for 27 years, and he's now restoring these trucks to uncover Victoria's history through a different perspective. The history of the fire department isn't just something for the old guys. The new generation of firefighters also lends a hand in the restoration to help learn how the fire department was developed.
They enjoy it and are most helpful. And we go up at coffee and start talking about the history, and it becomes pretty quiet at the table when we start talking about it. This is an 1890 horse-drawn Chief's buggy, basically just a runabout purchased by the fire department by Chief Davis, first Aboriginal chief of the department.
History can be mapped out through many different mediums. Dave believes that tracking the history of Victoria's fire department is a good representative for tracking the history of the city itself.
The story with this is, in 1889, Seattle had a big fire, didn't have the resources to put out the fire. So the Victoria Fire Department put one of our first steamers and this reel on a steamship and sent it down to Seattle to help put out the fire. What's really unique about this piece is the leather riveted hose. We're unaware of another complete section of leather hose in existence.
These trucks are clearly more than just antiques. They are an important piece of Victoria's history. From the #1 fire department in Victoria, I'm Meg Cuthbert.